You know the saying, it's better late than never. So I decided to still pay a special tribute to our comrades. Yes, the ones who took out time of their busy schedule to go out protesting on our behalf, insisting that Josh Ojo and Mepiton must go home. You guys are the real MVPs. You raised your voice so high and the banner so high that the entire world had to listen to what you had to say. You had all the comfort you could think of, yet you're still concerned about Nigerians back home. It is nothing but the love of country that has been driving you guys. For those who are looking for the meaning of patriotism, this is what patriotism looks like. This is what it feels like. That men choose to give back to their society, to the community that has not even treated them nicely. But they went all out, doing us proud, in sending the message so loudly. Josh Ojo and Mepiton must go home. Let's see our comrades, the real MVPs, doing us proud.
We are in front of the UK Parliament to send a clear signal to INEC and Tinubu. Free! You cannot destroy Nigeria. You cannot destroy our democracy. The country is bigger than you. Tinubu must go. Yes. Tinubu, we want election. Yes. You must give us fair election.
Yes.
With
Ole. Let democracy free. I want to
I am the coordinator of Concosia in Diaspora. Together with me, I'm joined by other well-meaning patriotic Nigerians. We have the Obedient Movement Group, we have ADC members, we have even non-partisan Nigerians. We are all here for one message, is to appeal to the British government to come and help us secure Nigerian democracy. We want them to help us tell Tinubu, let Nigerian democracy breathe, because we believe they are doing everything possible to make Nigeria one party state.
President Tinubu, Nigerians are not happy. I'm not used to. I'm not going to be angry. I want to be constructive. I think you should look into a way of carrying Nigerians. I think you should get rid of the psychopaths. This is 2026. People cannot be going through levels to get to their president. You came to this country, diasporas were cut out. Everything diasporas were to say to you, you arrange people from Nigeria to come. That is not the way to govern.
The Obedient Movement diaspora leader, the UK, collegiate. So we're here together with the Comrades group as well. And well-meaning Nigerians gathered here today, as you can see. Like Dr. Mohammed said rightfully, we're here to talk to the British government that they, regardless of what the situation is, they need to intervene in Nigerian democracy that is currently being threatened. We are approaching this from a civic point of view. As individuals in Nigeria, we suffer the same fate if democracy fails in Nigeria. And trust me, the world cannot afford to allow 250 million people fail when it comes to their democratic rights.
I am a member of Obedience. I am a member of Showore. I'm a member of Kwakwasia. I'm a member of Atiku. I'm a member of opposition that can remove Tinubu
from power,
remove Akpabio,
exactly,
remove Kekereku, remove Amapota, anybody that is standing on the way. Yes. If not this guy with the old camera now, if he remove Tinubu, I will support her. So democracy must be made to survive. And now, with all of the issues we've had, let's forget about the antecedents. We are moving to the most important election in the history of Nigeria. 2027 election is the most important because we had the government that has stayed 4 years. And if democracy exists and is working, every government will work. You know why? Because at that time they are aware that the only way that they can remain in power is to win elections. And to win elections, you need to have the people. And to have the people, you need to do good governance. So to have good governance in any country is to have democracy survive. So we think, as a matter of urgency, that Bola Tinubu cannot continue to do what he's doing. He has appointed a man that has affiliations, inclinations to the APC. Old tweets of his that resurfaced has shown that this man has once supported the APC. Victory is sure, very loud. we cannot have that kind of man to leading an umpire that's supposed to be independent into an election that we call very important. So we want Amubito to step aside.
It has come to this point where we know for a fact that unfortunately the INEC, the umpire of the Nigerian democracy, is one-sided. The evidence is there.
And part of that is we are calling on the INEC chairman, who we believe is sympathetic to APC, is biased, to step down and resign.
Current elections in Nigeria. Number 2, support credible and independent international election monitoring efforts. Number 3, review diplomatic engagements with Nigeria's electoral institutions where concerns regarding impartiality and public confidence arise from the recent revelation concerning the head of the electoral body being a member of the ruling party. Number 4, consider targeted visa restrictions and sanctions on individuals credibly implicated in undermining democratic processes, electoral integrity, and or fundamental human rights. Our request is not for interference in Nigeria's sovereignty, but for principled engagements consistent with the United Kingdom's long-standing commitment to democracy, rule of law, and accountable governance worldwide. The strength of any democracy lies in the trust its people place in its institutions. Where that trust is weakened, it is the responsibility of the global democratic community to encourage transparency, accountability, and reform. Finally, we remain committed to peaceful civic engagement and constructive dialogue, and we hope that our voices, representing many across the diaspora, will be heard and given due consideration. Thank you all for your attention to this important matter. Tinubu
Must go!
Akpabio
Must go!
Amupita
Must go!
Must go!
Must go!
Amupita
Must go!
all of them
Must go!
Thank you very much.
As you can see, we're in front of the British Parliament here in the UK.
Coordinator of Comrades movement in diaspora, and we are here for just one simple message.
So our message to the British, we are appealing to the British government to assist and to support us for 2027 election coming. We need free and fair election.
Any diaspora people that know what is happening in Nigeria today, that see how people are dying in Nigeria every day, that is still supporting bad government. I don't want to pray this bad prayer for you. I hope Nigeria will happen to you or happen to any member of your family, that you will know how it is. How somebody to go through that pain. Other family have gone through that pain that is against the bad government. When it happens to you or to a member of your family, you will know what it is.
Talk to us. Okay, quite frankly, we cannot continue to deny the fact that democracy in Nigeria is dying, and this death would be to the detriment of Nigeria. Like I've said everywhere, the bedrock of development is democracy. And if we say we are practicing democracy, the tenets and principles of democracy must be followed wholeheartedly. It must be followed in full effect. We think that the government of Bola Tinubu, which of course have shown that they are failing and that they have caputed, they can no longer provide the dividends of democracy to Nigerians. They are now trying to now stiff opposition, fight democracy to the ground for bury it alive so that they can remain in power. And this is what every sensible Nigerian must reject. Whether or not you are in Nigeria, you are away, there is no comfort anywhere. There is no comfort. Whatever you think you are enjoying as comfort is only a fraction of what you are supposed to be. Black taxes, the bad state, a lot of us cannot go back home. When we are going, we are scared. Whereas you gain power through democracy.
My name is Stanley. I'm one of the European obedient leaders in diaspora. We are tired. We see lots of our brothers, from Nigeria and the rest of the world. Everyone is tired. We want to go back to Nigeria where we come back in peace without fear. Imagine us protesting. Nobody is pointing us tear gas. Nobody is harassing us. That is how a society should function. But it's very difficult for society for this kind of society to function in Nigeria. So we are tired, my people. Wherever you are, start mobilizing. Right here, we're not giving up. Just as we're in the UK, we are far away. We're not giving up. We are speaking. This is the House of Parliament. This is where a lot happens around the world. And we are here. We have submitted our letter. We have made our voices known. And trust me, this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. There's a whole lot more coming, and we won't get tired. From the diaspora, the international community, we will keep talking. We will keep speaking up. This alignment with it is greatest, and it will continue to happen. Tinubu, what are you scared of?
You can wait. You can wait.
Nigerians have to demand democracy.
So we should defend our democracy. All what we are fighting for is a free and fair election.
The new Nigeria is possible.
Nigeria will be okay.
Amazing, right? It behoves on Nigerians back home to pick up the fire from where these guys left it. They did not just protest, they delivered a letter to the House of Parliament, UK, to say, look into what is happening in Nigeria. Democracy is under threat. Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not want democracy to breathe. So Nigerians back home, don't let this die. Keep raising the banner high. Keep raising your voices high. They must hear us and do as we please. Let's have your ways. Let's have your thoughts in the comment section. Feel free to drop your hearts and love and beautiful comment to appreciate these wonderful comrades, right? Who are holding the fort, even though they are in a faraway land. See you around. Peace.